Hi guys, cheers to Tuesday. I am holding one of my go-to forever and a day, my water. Water is key, my friends. And if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, anxious, bored, maybe are, spending your time on things that are not productive, I highly suggest for you to keep a gallon of water in your kitchen, and I'll show you. This is my tip. On this beautiful Tuesday, I have a gallon of water right next to my sink, which is a constant reminder, Norris, drink your water. Norris, drink your water. This keeps me moving. During the whole day, I think that my kids have jokes on me as far as how many times in a day I go to the restroom, but I think it's important. We need to stay hydrated. 70% of our body is made out of water, so of course we need it. And it also helps us maintain the energy level throughout the day. And now that we're home, I know that for most of us, we are stuck at home. So, well, let's change that. We're not stuck at home. We are safe at home. But while we're safe at home, we also want to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves the best way that we can. And it starts in the kitchen, and as simple as holding a cup keeps your hands on the wheels, as I say, in control of what you're doing. Always start with water, I think has been key. I've also incorporated that with the kiddos. So if you have young guys around, I have two of my own. I have a 7-year-old boy and a, oh my God, tween young lady who's 11. She also has her own water hanging around. So because they're constantly eating, I find that it's good to also remind them that water is key. So I wanted to share that quick tip with you guys. Hope you guys are having a blessed day so far. I actually wanted to come in here because it's been a minute since I haven't been here live, and I'm fixing my makeup kit because I literally just finished putting on some mascara. I washed my hair. I don't know about you ladies, but being home and in sweats all day and kind of not having a break between the days of the week can get to anyone. I think that yesterday was my Sunday and today is kind of my Monday. It's a redo. Hi my love, how are you? So it's a redo, started fresh. I think every new day it's a new opportunity for us to make it what we want. We choose how we want to take the day, and what you don't confront, you cannot change. I know that I get a lot of messages as far as like, what is this whole rise before the shine crew and dress how you want to feel? I know that that sounds from the outside looking in, and I wanted to come in here and really just share my 2 cents, and hopefully you can receive it. Dress how you want to feel. It's not that we are losing sight of what's happening with our current events. I think that that is just not even possible for anyone to assume that we're not being considerate of what's happening worldwide. What we're choosing to do as a community of women, who I am part of, I am blessed to be part of. And if you guys do not have a tribe, please make sure that you find your tribe and you love them hard, because we need community. We need positive influences in our lives that push us, out of our comfort zone, and also want us to be better. And yes, it might be superficial as far as like taking care of yourself and dressing how you want to feel, but I find that that is an instant mood booster. And we're home now, I think it's 60 days or more. We started March 11th here in this house. I have to do the math, I forget the date. The point is, we have more than enough time at home. And what happens when you're home? Again, it's the PJs, it's the, loungewear, 24/7. I've been working from home now 7 years, but it's not the same. You can't compare quarantine life with working from home, having the leisure of being outdoors. I used to always be in events. I have a big family, so there was always a festivity that followed someday during the week, if not even on weekdays. So what I mean by dressing how you want to feel is you want to make sure that you're embracing the day and you're covering yourself with, and it's biblical too, like we only have one body, might as well take care of it. And it starts, as superficial as it may seem, with the exterior. So it can match the interior, because we're warriors. We were meant to be that. We're none other than warriors. We need to choose that mindset. So it's inside of us because we have that, because God placed it in our hearts, right? We are warriors. And once you have the conqueror mentality of I'm going to conquer my day, you need to dress as if you're going to conquer the day. So dress how you want to feel can mean many things. A lot of times people choose to wear their workout gear because it makes them feel strong. Some of us like to wear bras and jeans because it makes us feel that we're ready to just, we're ready. And I think that I've always dressed up. It's not something that I do 7 days a week, but I do try at least 5 days a week to put on my jeans, put on some shoes, put on my bras, get my hair done. I am missing the salon, and I get it. I'm human too. I go through my moments. Like, I'm missing my pedis and my manis, and for some of us that are accustomed to going and getting threaded and, you know, getting our roots done, if you're blonde, if you know, have your gray hairs, like there comes a moment during this time after a few days you're like, okay, when is this going to be over? I think that that's just normal, right? But rather than dwelling on the fact that we have no idea when salons are going to be open, and I'm not even sure if I want to go visit a salon right when it's opening, because I kind of want to wait a little bit. I don't know about your plan. Feel free to share. But I'm not ready to, you know, first, they're not even open. Two, I don't know when I'm going to go back and do my hair. So I'm just not going to wait around, moping around, and oh, my life sucks. And feeling kind of the same energy you kind of treat yourself with is the same day that kind of the day is going to go, right? Because that's how I feel. And by all means, we can have a conversation on that. But I find that if you don't shower, if you don't put the lotion, if you don't put a little bit of mascara here and there, or a little lip gloss, life becomes a little bit mundane and a little bit boring and a little bit draining. And sometimes you need to prep in your stuff. And today I decided to shake off yesterday because, again, we all go through it. Just don't allow it to become your norm. I think that you have to be intentional about your actions. You need to have a plan in place for even COVID. This is new for all of us, but something that I find comfort is controlling what I can control, and that's me, the water, what I'm fueling my body with, and taking care of me. Because now more than ever, I cannot hide the fact that I am a wellness coach, that I mentor other women who, just like me, want to lead a healthy and fulfilling life, that want to become better, not because they hate themselves, but because they love themselves. And we only get one body.
It's called calling what you can when things, controlling what you can when things are out of control.
So my daughter here has something to share, and what is that?
It's controlling what you can when things are out of control.
And what do you do every morning?
Change.
Do I tell you to change?
Nope.
And I learn from my daughter every single day. She shows up to her school, she wakes up, she gets dressed, and she's ready to conquer the day. She has set that intention during this time, and she's also staying active with things that she loves to do, which is arts and crafts. And it's also something that you can incorporate in your day to day. I know that for boys it's a little bit more difficult. I do find myself trying to find fun ways to keep Elias entertained. But I think there's always ways in doing so. And I think that, thank you, Adeline, for that input. So yes, we need to control what we can. And I think that kids are our major example. For me, they've been key. I cannot believe their energy, their positive mindset, and they're embracing this better than what I thought they would. I sometimes feel for them more than, words could express, but we stay in the posture because at the end of the day, we are all the CEO of our lives. Adeline is the leader of her life. She has to lead the way. She has to choose how she's going to go about her day. So is Elias. He's choosing how to take his day. And it's all in our mindset. It's all in the intentions that we embrace the day. And I know that sometimes this rubs people off the wrong way. I've had some conversations on the other end, and I'm okay with that. I am open for that because, hey, we have It's our prerogative. Like, it's my choice, it's my opinion, and we can have a conversation. We don't need to agree to, we can agree to disagree. But I find that controlling what you can now is best. It gives you structure, it gives you some sort of understanding that yes, there might be chaos everywhere around you, but you can control your environment. And my environment are these four walls. And I find that we're being every single day challenged because we need to face our reality. And a lot of times we're so busy, crazy busy living our life, that we tend to lose focus of what's really important. And what I love the most about this time, that it's allowing all of us to really reconsider what's important. And I know that for me, dress how you want to feel just reinforces my commitment to showing up to my community, to showing up to the ladies in my support group, that we're working together, becoming better, making progress every day. When other people have lost sight of all of that, at least we have one little ray of sunshine that we can like lean into in these moments of uncertainty. So I find that community is needed. Setting yourself up with the intentions of conquering the day, dressing how you want to feel will help you conquer your day, because we are meant to conquer. We are meant to focus on our now, on our present. And sometimes it might be uneasy. I'm not, covering the sun with one hand, because we're not going to do that here. What I want us to know is that things will get better eventually. We don't know the end of it. And I don't think we've ever known it. I think that now it's a little bit more in our face. And in this time, let us use the energy to start focusing on the things that we've kind of pushed aside because we haven't had the time. So when will it be a good time to focus on your health, on your well-being, on becoming better, on making progress, on doing the things that you set out to do in the beginning of the year? I think this is chapter 5. Again, I apologize, I forgot the date. But we are in May, that I know. And it's May. So what about May? What are we going to make of today? And I know that in the past, since it's also Transformation Tuesday, this is like a potpourri of conversations. But I find that I've been every size in my life. Since my young adult life, I've been at, I'm 16, 18, 12, size 10, 2, you name it. And in every size in my life, I've had to embrace my journey, where I am currently. And I find that showing up with the posture of I'm going to do this, then it's going to do it. Yes, my love, we need to dress to conquer the world, because we are conquerors. And the moment that you show up to your life defeated, everything else is going to kind of go in that spiral. And I find that in your posture, it helps. A little bit of self-care goes a long way. It is not like selfishness, it's a necessity. I think that we have it wrong. I think that we're living in a filtered world, and by all means I use filters. I love them. I don't have one right now. I should have put one here. But we're living in a filtered world. We're living in the selfie life, which I find that it's diminished since we've been quarantined, and that concerns me, because we're supposed to embrace, right? Embrace ourselves. If we're all about the self love, why not embrace even the tricolor and the grays coming out and the real colors coming in, and some facial hairs that have not been taken care of. Like, this is who we are. We're not shying away from our realness and our rawness and everything that's happening. It's just a matter of showing up how you want to feel, but also not losing sight of what you want for your life. And don't get so lost in the shuffle of the current events that are meant to kind of bring you into that spiral of negativity, of news that we have no knowledge of, because we're just getting fed what they want us to know. And I'm not going into politics because I've never been into politics. All I know is that you need to have your source grounded. This is a time for reflection, a time for you to become real with yourself in your environment, wherever you are. Take a deeper look into areas where you've kind of hidden yourself from. And I know that when you're confronted with a lot of things you haven't dealt with in situations like this, then our self-awareness kind of gets a little icky, and we start feeding our emotions. We start drinking our emotions away, trying to cope with the situation. And if I can shed some light in all of this, is don't allow this situation to now create a new problem that you do not have the time to resolve. Time is everything. It's precious. Life is a gift. Our health is a gift. So let's take care of ourselves. And health to me means emotional, physical, spiritual. Where are you in your life right now? And if you're not feeling 100%, I urge you to please seek the help that you're needing, medical advice, counseling, because when you are in an environment for so long, it can affect you. And I know this because I speak to many of you, and you're in relationships that you really shouldn't be in, and it's been, it's difficult. You've been wanting to lose the weight, you haven't had the time. Your employment is kind of shaky, iffy. Maybe these are moments for you to reconsider your career, make a shift, say yes to you, and start working on things that you kind of said you never had the time with. Well, now we have extra time in our hands, and really we've always had the time. 30 minutes out of our day we can all truly carve out. If it's negativity, if you don't have the support, the community, you have the resources. It's just a matter of you wanting to confront, because what we don't confront, we cannot change. So confront what you don't want to confront, and in there you'll find your freedom. This is so much more than the exterior meets the eye. Like, I wish I can go on, but in actuality, look, you can filter your life all you want, you can pose all you want, but at the end of the day, when you are in your face-to-face reality, how are you feeling, and what are you doing to make yourself feel better from the inside out? Because what's happening in the outside is just a reflection of what's in the inside. So just make sure that you're nurturing yourself, that you're giving yourself some grace in this time, and also shake yourself off. And as simple as taking a good shower, doing your hair, putting on some lip gloss, like your favorite mascara. If you're a male, put on your favorite cologne. I still put on perfume every single day. I love it. I've actually incorporated a new habit of getting my nails done frequently. Look, whatever works, whatever lifts your spirit, do that. If you have anxiety happening in your home, in your environment, put on some praise music. Gratitude is the antidote to anxiety. The moment that you're feeling flustered, the moment that you're feeling wishy-washy, the moment that you're feeling drowning, like you can't breathe, that you're gasping for air, you're either stuck in the past or thinking too way ahead. And I know that I've had to stop myself, because we're all guilty of it. This can happen to all of us. And I'm just sharing things that have helped me. So stay hydrated, dress how you want to feel, find community, find your tribe, love them hard. We have more room for you if you're looking for that. Find a supportive community that's going to lift you up, that's going to help you become better. And also interrupt your anxiety with gratitude. It's just a mindset. It has to be a mindset. Just like you eat every single day, it is a decision of dressing yourself up to conquer the day, having the intention that you have what it takes, that you can control what you can control, and that is you. That is the only thing we can do right now, taking lead. And just don't dwell too much. Don't get lost in the shuffle. Find your source, and I know that we all have it if we tap into it. Again, we can change what we can confront, but if nothing changes, nothing changes. So what is it that you're holding back on this Tuesday in May that is not allowing you to prosper, that is not allowing you to bloom where you're planted, that is not allowing you to laugh or find joy in the chaos, in the pain? Because as humans, we're always going to be dealt with both pain and joy. There is not 100% of anything. I can't even tell you that. No hay felicidad completa. If it's not one thing, it's the other. And in that, we're always juggling, because that's just part of being human, part of being alive. So yeah, my friends, that is what the intention of dress how you want to feel. We have to conquer where we are. We have to bloom where we're planted, and choose our intentions for the day and they are to conquer. And whenever we're feeling kind of lost in that journey, we go right back, we pivot, and we bring it back to basics. And gratitude is always the key that unlocks happiness. I hope that you find this helpful. I hope that you stay hydrated. I hope that you do those self inventories and find what you are so in need of. Okay, this is not the time for you to lose yourself. Let's find ourselves, evolve, and let's get out of this stronger than what we started. Be blessed. Love you all, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.